That little tiny knife processed all that wood. Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we're going to take a look at another offering from Boker. This is the Boker Magnum neck knife. Now, I picked this up because I was looking for a knife that was extremely small, but yet still very durable. So I found this, and we're going to take a look at this today. This is the Boker Magnum. I'm very excited about it. The retail price at the time of me filming this video for this knife is around $26.99. So there you can see the knife itself, the kydex sheath, and the dog tags, so we can use this as a neck knife. So in the package we get a couple little pamphlets here. This talks about their knives. I just wanted something super small that would pack a punch, and that's why I picked this one up. I wanted something that would fit in an Altoids tin. This thing has a kydex sheath. Look at how small that thing is. Retail price at the time of me filming this video for this knife was $26.99. So this has 440A stainless steel blade with G10 handle scales. So this is like a fiberglass / plastic almost handles. Very nice. The blade itself is 1.38 inches. And the weight of this knife is only 1.34 ounces. It's pretty crazy. And 3.38 inches total length. Let's go ahead and test the sharpness of it, and let's see if we can cut some paracord. I wanted something super small that's going to be tough. Let's see if we can get through that. I've got some really thick paracord here. This is like 1,000 pounds or something. There we go. So we were able to cut through that paracord. That is crazy. So the knife is pretty tough. Let's take a look at the retention of this kydex sheath here. And I'm going to shake it and see if we have any rattle. There's a tiny bit of rattle, but not bad. Not bad for as small as it is. Full tang knife. Looks like it's pretty durable. So here's a look at the blade in comparison to the wood. That's pretty crazy. Let's start with the initial sharpness though. Let's do some little push cuts and see how sharp that blade is. Yeah, that blade's pretty sharp right out the box. It's just digging into that wood pretty good. So not too bad, but what I want to see is, will it baton down in this wood? I want to see if I can split this, see what it does. Is it going to be strong enough to get through? Don't know. Wow, it looks like it did. Went right through that. For as small as it is, I'm pretty impressed. So let's see if we can get through this. I mean, this is like more than this knife should ever be taken on. Just kind of twisting. Wow, that piece just popped right off. That's crazy. Pretty impressive for such a little, tiny little knife. You know, the smart thing to do would be just to go take little angles off of this, since the knife is so small. Try that. See, I wish I could hit like the tip right there, but this thing is super tiny. So I can't, so the next option that I got is just to twist. And that is crazy. I mean, look at that. The thing's just going through that material. Another piece just flew off. That's crazy. Who would have thought that a knife this small would be able to process this big old piece of wood? I wouldn't have thought that, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and try like something like this. We'll try it small so that we can try to maybe see if we can't hit that tip there of the blade itself. Let's see if I can get through it. Got the bark coming off of my baton here. Wow. For as small as it is, it's definitely processing some wood. Pretty crazy. I'm pretty impressed with what this little knife is doing. See if we can get some of this bark off. You know, it helped me. So where else should we go? Let's try this angle right here. See if we can get in there. Super small, and I just wanted something miniature that's strong. Something that doesn't weigh anything. I want to try to completely get through this. Tell you what, that's a tough little knife. I don't feel at all like it's gonna break or anything like that. It feels tough, and it gives me confidence that I can actually get through this piece of wood. Granted, I'm really going way beyond what this knife should ever do. And we all know that, right? It's not really designed to be doing what I'm doing, but you guys know me. I'm gonna put it to the test. So here we are, we're down to something like this. So let's see what happens. For such a small knife, it actually gets down into that wood. Let me try to pull this apart. Ooh, that's tight. There we go. I had to rip that one apart. It's because of this knot right here. For those of you who might be wondering, this wood that I'm batoning, this is a hardwood. This is juniper. So in my area, there's a lot of cedar and juniper, and that's why I'm testing it with this wood. This is a local species that comes from my land out there. So I want to know that this little knife will process that wood, because that's where I have land out there. This is the kind of trees that are out there on my land. That knot is just crazy though, trying to get through that. It's like a question mark. Looks like a politician, doesn't it? Real crooked, ain't it? So let's try to get through. Maybe like this. I might have to pull it apart. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Woo. That is crazy. I got one more baton left in me. Who would have thought that this little old knife would have went through that piece of wood? That piece of wood that I started with came out of the firewood pile. That is crazy. So we processed all this down. So if you got plenty of time, I mean, look at all that. That knife, that little tiny knife, processed all that wood. That is crazy. That little knife processed all that. That is crazy. And how does it look? Any damage to the blade? Nothing. That thing's tough. That is really, really cool. So I want to see if this knife will make a ferro rod spark. So I have a halfway used cotton ball here. This isn't going to be like a major thing. I'm just going to see if it'll make sparks. Now this ferro rod has a coating on it. I like that they have this nice deep finger choil here because I can really choke up on it. Is it going to make sparks? If this is a survival situation, can I get a fire? Look at that. Yes, I can. I can get a fire if I had to. Now, of course, I would have had a better tinder bundle and stuff like that, but I just wanted to know if the spine of the knife was sharp enough to get sparks, which we just saw that the answer was yes. It's a little difficult because it's such a small knife, but it was capable of doing it. I mean, I guess in a survival situation, you could almost drag the blade on the ferro rod. That would give you a much better chance at sparks. But it answers the question of yes, I can get sparks from a ferro rod with that knife. So that is pretty cool to have those couple pieces. So I like this little knife. I like that it comes with a little kydex sheath. I think it's going to do good things. Folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video, checking out the Boker Magnum neck knife. Again, the retail price is $26.99. I'll put a link in the description box down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video, share this video. And until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.